What if I told you that you could make any woman feel an irresistible attraction toward you without even laying a finger on her? That deep magnetic pull doesn't start with touch, it starts in the mind. Master these psychological techniques, and she'll crave your presence without even knowing why. To make any woman feel deeply attracted without touching her, you need to understand the psychology of desire. Women are drawn to men who create an emotional experience, not just a physical one. Attraction isn't about what you do with your hands, it's about how you make her feel in your presence. The way you carry yourself, the energy you exude, the subtle signals you send, these are what ignite her curiosity and attraction toward you. The first step is mastering the power of presence. When you're with her, be fully with her. Most men are distracted, thinking about what to say next, how they look, or if she likes them. That disconnect is noticeable. But when you lock in, when you let go of self-doubt and immerse yourself in the moment, she senses it. Your presence alone becomes intoxicating because true presence is rare. Women are incredibly perceptive. They feel the difference between someone who is genuinely there and someone who is merely existing in the interaction. Being present means listening, not just to her words, but to her emotions, her pauses, her unspoken messages. It's about letting her feel safe, heard, and significant. The second key is making her feel seen in a way no one else does. Most men compliment superficial things. Her looks, her outfit, her smile. These are nice but forgettable. If you want to stand out, notice the things others overlook. Mention how she scrunches her nose when she's deep in thought. Observe how she tilts her head slightly when she's intrigued. Pay attention to the small details she shares and bring them up later. This creates a subconscious connection. She starts to associate you with someone who truly understands her, and that's rare. It's not about flattery, it's about recognition. Next is the art of challenge and mystery. Women are naturally drawn to what they can't fully grasp. If you're too available, too eager, too predictable, you become less exciting. The right balance of interest and detachment creates intrigue. When she expects you to respond instantly, take a beat. When she assumes you'll always say yes, say no sometimes. Not because you're playing games, but because you have a life, a purpose, a mission. A man with a full life is inherently attractive. He doesn't need her validation, and that makes her want to earn it. Instead of agreeing with everything she says, challenge her playfully. If she claims she's good at something, ask, "Are you though? I'll need proof." This playful push and pull dynamic creates tension, and tension fuels attraction. Voice and tone are powerful tools that most men overlook. The way you speak can make the most ordinary words feel electric. A deep, calm voice suggests confidence and control. Slow down your speech. Let your words breathe. Pausing before delivering a key sentence builds anticipation. Instead of rushing through your thoughts, let them land with weight. A simple sentence like, "I really enjoy being around you," becomes 10 times more powerful when said slowly, with a slight pause before "really." The space between your words creates a rhythm, and rhythm pulls her in. Eye contact is a silent weapon. Most people don't hold eye contact long enough to create an impact. A fleeting glance is forgettable, but a lingering gaze sticks. When you're speaking, hold her gaze. When she speaks, keep your eyes on hers. Let her feel your presence without overdoing it. If she looks away and then back, that's a sign she's feeling something. Subtly lowering your gaze to her lips and back to her eyes creates an unspoken suggestion, a tension she can't ignore. But the key is balance. Too much intensity feels intimidating, while too little feels passive. Suggestive language adds layers to an interaction. Instead of saying, "You're really interesting," say, "There's something about you that's different. I haven't figured it out yet." This small change creates curiosity. Now she's wondering what you see in her. Another way to build intrigue is to hint at deeper stories without revealing everything at once. If she asks about your weekend, instead of saying, "I went out with friends," say, "Let's just say it was eventful. I'll tell you about it another time." That open-ended statement makes her want to know more. Energy and body language communicate more than words. Confidence isn't in what you say, it's in how you exist in the space around you. A man who moves with certainty, who isn't fidgety, who takes up space naturally, is magnetic. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your posture open, your movements deliberate. Rushed or erratic gestures signal nervousness, while controlled, steady movements show composure. When you lean in slightly during a key moment and then lean back, you create a subtle dance of engagement and distance. Tension is the foundation of attraction. When everything is smooth and predictable, attraction fades. There needs to be moments of suspense, pauses where something could happen but doesn't. Yet, a charged silence, an unexpected shift in tone, a playful tease, followed by a moment of sincerity. These micro moments build emotional investment. If she always knows what's coming next, the excitement diminishes. Keep her guessing, not by being unpredictable in an erratic way, but by layering your interactions with different shades of energy. Scarcity makes things valuable. If you're always available, your time loses its worth. If she knows she can have your attention whenever she wants, she won't crave it. Instead of always initiating, let her reach out sometimes. Instead of always responding instantly, take your time occasionally, not as a game, but as a reflection of your priorities. When you're genuinely busy with your life, your time becomes a privilege, not a given. She needs to feel that being with you is an experience, not just an option. Shared experiences deepen attraction. If you create inside jokes, unique traditions, or memorable moments, she'll associate you with excitement and connection. Instead of just talking, do something unexpected. Challenge her to a spontaneous bet, make up a playful tradition, turn an ordinary moment into something that feels exclusive between the two of you. Shared experiences create emotional anchors, triggers that make her think of you when she encounters something similar later. The balance between certainty and unpredictability is key. Certainty makes her feel safe. Unpredictability keeps her intrigued. If you're too stable, you become boring. If you're too unpredictable, you become exhausting. The ideal mix is a man who provides security but also excitement. Someone who she can rely on but who also keeps her on her toes. Absence fuels desire. When you're always around, there's no space for longing. When you step away, even briefly, she has time to miss you. That space allows her mind to fill in the blanks, to replay moments, to wonder what you're doing. This is why disappearing for a little while after a great interaction intensifies attraction. It gives her a chance to feel your absence, and in that absence, desire grows. A deep emotional impact outlasts physical attraction. Looks might get attention, but how you make her feel determines how long she stays interested. If every interaction with you leaves her feeling intrigued, understood, challenged, and excited, she'll seek that feeling again. The strongest attraction isn't just about physical chemistry, it's about emotional depth. When she feels like she's learning something about herself through you, when she feels like she's discovering a new side of herself in your presence, she'll be drawn to you in a way she won't fully understand. Attraction is an art. It's not about doing one thing right. It's about the interplay of energy, presence, voice, attention, challenge, mystery, and absence. When these elements align, touch becomes irrelevant. She'll feel your presence even when you're not around, and that's when you know you've mastered the deepest form of attraction.